Here's the deal. 7 months after being elected, not a month has passed where there hasn't been some front-page controversy causing widespread dissatisfaction with Keir Starmer and his government. While some reforms on planning or green energy are most welcome, these are long-term solutions that will take years to show results, and most people who aren't politics nerds have not seen a single positive news story about Labour since it was elected. Let's just say approval ratings are not good. If Labour want to get re-elected, the public need to feel like change is occurring. By next election, it could feel like too little too late. So seeing as though Chancellor Rachel Reeves is asking for ideas to boost economic growth, I've taken the liberty with coming up with 6 easy ideas. Let's start with some ground rules. Firstly, they have to be easy. These policies should be so simple that they can be written, debated, voted on and signed into law within a few months, if not weeks. Labour do not have the benefit of long-term strategy. The tone has been set, they have made their bed. Secondly, if Reeves is insistent about fiscal prudence, these policies have to be low or no cost. That means no policies that raise taxes, but also no tax revenue can be lost. The cost of implementation should be a rounding error in the government's budget and quickly paid off by the economic benefits that the policy change would bring. Third, they have to have minimal political controversy. The policies must be either popular with the public, or the opposition should be so small that it avoids widespread controversy. Fourth, they have to show immediate benefits to the public from day one of the law coming into force. Again, the public need to feel like change is occurring. With those rules in mind, here are 6 things I came up with. Number 1. Abolish Sunday trading laws in England and Wales. Let shops of any size open whenever they want. It's so stupid that I can't go to Tesco or Morrison's on a Sunday because of a religion that a majority of the country now no longer follow. They have Sunday shopping in Scotland and God didn't smite them from above for such blasphemy against him. With larger shops permitted to be open 7 days a week, we can do away with Tesco Express and Sainsbury's Local charging customers more for the same product merely because they're the only shops allowed to be open that day. Lower prices for consumers and more economic activity on Sundays is a win-win situation. 2. Axe childcare ratios. Childcare in the UK is ridiculously expensive, 60% of the median weekly take-home pay in England and Wales. You know why? Staffing costs. In England, you need 1 teacher for every 5 kids in a nursery. That's 5 teacher salaries for a nursery class of 25 kids. In Germany, Sweden or Denmark, you can have 1 teacher for any number of kids. Is Denmark an unsafe, deregulated, libertarian hellhole that puts kids in danger? No. Abolishing the ratio in England would dramatically free up teacher resources and lower childcare costs for working families. 3. Change the rules around product safety regulations so that UK regulators automatically approve any product, food, children's toy or medicine that is approved for consumers in any of these countries. There is no reason why medicine or food approved for consumption by an Australian or a German would not be safe for a Briton. That's got to be a few thousand more products instantly available on shelves, surely. More consumer choice and more market competition would lower the cost of living and keep down inflation. Would also save taxpayer money because there would be fewer products that UK regulators need to test. We already know they have been thoroughly tested abroad. 4. Abolish pub licensing hours and let pubs open whenever they want. Mandatory closing times are a pointless relic from World War I. There is no reason why we can't have 24-hour bars, cafes and nightclubs. When licensing hours were relaxed in 2005, violent crime, alcoholism and drink driving all declined, presumably because drinking could be spread out across the night and patrons did not have to neck their drink just before closing time. 5. Legalize cannabis. This could break Rule 3, but I think it's worth mentioning. Legalization in Canada led to only a 1% increase in use, mostly in the over 55s, but raised millions in sales tax for the government. It contributed $53.5 billion to Canada's GDP, sustained 151,000 jobs, freed up police resources, and cut off a supply of revenue for criminal gangs. How's that for a cost-saving measure? 5B. Legalise snus. It helps people get off cigarettes, and because it's illegal in most of the European Union, you can tout it as a Brexit freedom. This would get pushback from the fun-hating communists in big public health, so you can include it in the tobacco ban if you really want. 6. 3 new bank holidays. Studies suggest they have 0 or negligible impact on GDP, but a day off never goes unappreciated by the common worker. I propose Trafalgar Day and St George's Day to placate the right-wing media, and 5th of July for NHS Day to avoid accusations of jingoism from the left. Having 11 bank holidays in total would bring us closer in line with most of Europe and North America. None of these policies will fix everything, but the changes will surely be welcomed by the public at large, boost the economy, and more importantly, make it look like the government is doing something after 7 months of controversy. Let me know what you think and email this video to your local MP.